Hey guys, Bodgersdude here with another video review, and this time it is Universe Ultra Class Silverbolt. Now this guy's based off the Generation 1 Transformers animation, as you can tell. I think it's definitely one of my favourite figures I've bought to date. I think it's just brilliantly well done overall and everything, apart from the few niggling issues, as there always is with the design process of these guys, but he is a brilliant figure, and I'm going to tell you why, of course. But first I want to get rid of his gun. His gun, yeah, it's probably the worst aspect of the figure. It just doesn't look right, especially with the red missile in it. It looks like either lipstick or, of course, a dog's lipstick. You pet owners, you dog owners, all know what I mean. As I've said, he's based on the Generation 1 Silverbolt. I don't have the original figure. Well, I do, I have a KO of him, but his legs fell apart. So I'm not really going to show you that, but what do you expect from a KO figure? I digress. Okay, the detail on this guy, his head sculpt's brilliant. It's so animation accurate. Apart from the colour scheme on this figure, you'd have to get the Takara version of this guy to, get the G1-esque colour scheme. But I think this colour scheme suits him very well. Even the detailing on his body is brilliant. It's just so well done. His legs look kind of spindly and, a bit skinny in certain areas. But so much detail's been put into it. The face sculpt just looks absolutely awesome. Now obviously you'll notice a big problem on this guy, and it's his backpack. It is a huge chunk of kibble. So what they could have done maybe was, got these wings to fold in, but I suppose it's due to the battery compartments for his light up and sound effects, which I'll show you in a second, which means they can't really fold in. I mean, he does have other cool sound effects, which aren't battery operated, which is this. Those wonderful ratchet joints. Just something that's missing from the deluxe versions of figures. You seem to get more in Voyager figures, and I think it's just absolutely awesome. Fantastic. Just brilliant. Makes him feel very well built, very sturdy, very chunky. Although ironically he does have trouble standing. As for his light up features, this might work, it might not. I don't know if I need to change the batteries on this guy or if it's just an issue with this figure. When I did buy him, he was mint in box, he'd never been touched, so what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to make transforming effects, detransforming and transforming, and his eyes should light up. As you can see, no sound's been made there. Let's try again. Try again. There we go. Now hopefully, if I get a little bit closer, you can see his eyes light up. And there's more light function in the alt mode, his plane, which I'll get to in a second. But overall, his robot mode figure, apart from the little kibble issue, which you're not really going to notice when you've got him standing with the rest of your formers. So it's not a massive deal, it doesn't deter from the figure. If anything, I suppose it adds a little bit of character to the figure. He's excellent, he's great, I recommend you pick him up. But before you run out and buy this guy, I'm going to show you his vehicle mode, his alt mode, his fighter jet. Okay, and here he is. In his alt mode, his jet mode. Yeah, now the jet mode is awesome apart from this, which the instructions suggest you do. Whole point of Transformers is being robots in disguise. Now, apart from this, I'd say he's a pretty well disguised jet. Apart from a big massive gun sticking out there, so best thing to do there. Pop that off and get rid of it. Now, the original G1 figure was a Concorde, and this is, slightly Concorde-ish. but it's more sort of a futuristic jet plane that could probably go into space type vehicle. I think it's brilliant. It's, you know, it's got his little Bolt 25 there, you know, to tell you who he is, Silverbolt. You know. You've got the light up effects. I might show up at the back. Oh well. I didn't show there, it should show now. There we go, and of course you get the little green LEDs at the front there when you do his little missile sound. And of course the obvious problem, I've just forgot to take out his 2-button wheel, is of course if you flip him up and there's the rest of his body. But again, if you're going to have him in plane mode for your display piece, he'll be sitting sort of like that, so you won't see that. You can't really tell from the sides that, you know, that's a robot. It's just if you flip him up that you can tell that. So I think the jet mode's fantastic. Once you get rid of the weapon there, it just shouldn't be there. That just makes it look really stupid, silly, whatever you want to call it. The only thing I don't like about this is the rubber tip, because it's such a different tone and colour. Because it's rubber, obviously it's going to be different. I know they probably couldn't make it plastic for child health and safety laws, which is fair enough, and you know, the majority of the people that will be buying this, apart from collectors, will be children, so I suppose you can't have them running about poking each other's eye out. It's still annoying though. However, overall I recommend you get this figure. Certainly this guy's easy to get a hold of at a decent price on eBay. He's not going to. Certainly do buy this figure if you're a classics collector. You'll definitely be worth it. You won't be disappointed. Okay, that's been my video review this week. Thanks for watching.